just wondering if you can think of a time or tell us about a time that you experienced failure in your life.
Well, I can definitely think of a time. It was when I was first starting out coaching. I was young and in my 20s and was an offensive coordinator at my alma mater. And football was everything because you're struggling. You don't know if you can make it in the business, and you're so focused on it. And my wife and I were dating, and we're doing the long distance thing. And she graduated from college, so we were going to take the next step. She was going to move from Colorado to Nebraska with me, and I thought that was the perfect next move. And she gets out there, and I have absolutely no time for her, and I'm focused on football. And we started winning, and we kept winning, and it just snowballed into a situation where she was just completely put on the shelf, and we went undefeated, and I'm getting other job offers and all this stuff. So she packed up and left. And so I truly failed on the relationship side of it, and I was so focused on one thing, I didn't realize what I had on the other. And I did take a job. I moved to Texas, and you think that if you win all these football games, that's going to make your life complete, and I was miserable. You know, we were winning, I was successful, and I was miserable, and you need that other side, and so I had to get on a plane and fly to Colorado and fix it, because I had failed miserably, you know, in my relationship, and thank God she took me back, and we got married and had two great kids, and now when you lose a ball game, which you hope is not very often, you have your family to make it better. And when I do fail, and that is losing a football game here at Montana, I've got to bounce back, because they need me and the players need me, and so I can't lick my wounds too long. I've got to be strong for other people in my life, and failing is part of it, but I don't want it to happen, and I fear failure. I really do. I do not want to fail, and that's what drives me every day. Is it's not really, wanting to succeed so much as not wanting to fail and let people down, and so it drives me every day. But my family now, my first failure now has been fixed, and now my life is complete, and I got a great job, I got a great family, and really, really love life.
So how important do you think failure is to success?
I think it teaches you a lot of things about life, and you're going to go through those things, and you've got to be able to deal with them. And really, as a student in college, you're going to have these fails, and they're going to seem huge to you, but they're not as big as what you're going to deal with down the line. And if you can learn how to deal with those now, then when you get the big ones someday, and it could be a death in the family, it could be a relationship thing, you'll be able to deal with those much better. And everybody has them, and everyone needs to know that everybody's failing, and everybody else doesn't have that great life. They're going through some tough things, and you've just got to bounce back.